Greetings everyone, this is Mike Wright, the Astro Sherpa, dropping in with a spatial report. We're looking at a moon in Sagittarius. So this is cranking up Jupiter land, Uncle Jupe's home sign. So let's look at the chart here and see what in the world's going on out there in the higher dimensions. So folks, the journey never ends, ever. In fact, the mountain gets taller and taller. Every step you make forward on your journey extends the dimension awareness higher and higher. So this is a progression of your awareness in time and space and owning it. So we're here to understand and relate our emotional feelings to what we see in our day-to-day lives. What's real, what's false. When we meet somebody, what is, do they have preconceived notions who you are? Do they feel the moon? The moon is all about your emotions, feelings. It also guides us, in our imagination. We can get lost, in these fantasies. Think about how many movies have been made about vampires and werewolves, people howling at the moon, creatures of the night. So our imagination creates all these dark, crazy, monsters and fears, dark caves. People are gonna jump out and get you in the dark, or maybe somebody is hiding under the bed, coming out of the closet to get you. Children fantasize about all these wild imaginary things. And some of these stick with us as adults. So we literally hold on to those crazy fears and magnify them into adulthood. And they become patterns that play out through our fear. So that's what you need to face, people, is your childhood monsters. All those things that kept you scared, guess what? They have no more power over you anymore. You are free. All you have to do is believe. Sagittarius is believe. The shadow side of that is Gemini demands the knowledge. Prove it. Gemini wants to know the end of the story. So that means, what am I believing in? Where am I going? What's the end destination? And if you were listening right at the beginning, I said there was no ending. This is a circle we're in the imaginary world. It's all fractions and ratios that literally swirl like smoke. Things and relationships are constantly changing, and that moon shows us these relationships. So that's right there peaking on the midheaven, and that moon cycle is 109 degrees, 46 minutes. So that is a coordinate in time. And we can correlate that time into this arc measurement we see here on this grand wheel. So that's how time travel and, space-time awareness works. In this world, everything is in a wave. So we have a linear heartbeat, but that can, go faster or slower, but it's always beating forward. I don't think they've mastered beating the heart backwards yet, but if somebody knows they have, correct me if I'm wrong. So our heart always beats forward. 4 chambers. That means it's supplying, the positive and negative on the masculine side and the negative positive on the feminine side. And this creates these continuities, loops, connecting the left side to the right side to the left side, keeping harmony, balance. So when we stay in the center, right there, that's where all those energies converge. And if you look at this blue lines, they're making a kite pattern, basically from Mercury right here to Neptune. Neptune's your spiritual path, folks. Saturn's gonna literally wipe out old spiritual memories. It'll wipe out your memory itself. You go back to sleep. So let's go out here and look at this gorgeous moon in Sagittarius, cranking up the power of your belief. You believe, you will receive. That is the fundamental message of every great mystical figure, be they an imaginary one or a real one. Either way, they have power. So this is you waking up and tuning into your cycles, your relationships, and abandon those dark, ugly frequencies that keep you down. We do have to go down. We climb down the mountain and up the mountain. We go into the sea, we come out of the sea. So you have to learn when. Master your patterns, master yourself. The energy flow is eternal. Your imagination and your mental process is eternal. Your ego linear processing mind is limited. Okay, the physical form you're in now is limited. And that gives you a whole lot of something very special. Choices. But you're limited into form. And it's up to you to find your way out of form and not be contained by the old serpent nature of the past. If you've always done something one way and you never tried it a new way, guess what? You're stuck in the pattern, big groove. So this is a time to free yourself and try something new and relate. The outer world's playing a lot of ugly, low bass beats, trying to keep you trapped down in your lower triangle. Fear. Which triggers your anxiety. And then we want to escape all that stuff. So let's go see this sunset. Mercury retrograde. That's setting right now. So folks, this Mercury retrograde will give you the time to process how much you picked up and learned. So we do things in circles, but it's the lines that transmit the energies to different dimensions. Think of your bones. Those are hard lines held together by the skin, muscles, and tissues that help your arms and legs, waist, your trunk rotate in circular motion, different directions. That's a superpower, folks. We can just really expand our physical self in so many ways. But you got to be healthy to do it. You've been programmed to drink this fake corn syrup crap, fake food, fake engineered junk that your body just can't process. You're a power cell of living tissue. That stuff literally destroys your ability to send out and produce energy. So wake up about what you're putting in your body. Tune in to the energetic vibration and frequencies and colors of the food you consume. Those have power. Fresh water, plenty of water in the body. We are transmitting a lot of energy and power through our body, and the heavy metals and toxicity ends up in the water in your body. So if you're not drinking fresh water and flushing out those toxins, you're toxic. And you'll become angry and bitter and grouchy. And you make others feel that way, low vibration. So this is your time to own your physical self, your presence, tie into healthy, stable emotions, grow into the light. This re-energizes you, new power, new abilities, new ways to love yourself and your community and others around you. Any way you go, I hope you're well. Astro Sherpa out.